Hi, this is Monty from Motorpark Vehicles, and here's another one of our detailed vehicle appraisals on a car that's just recently come into us. This is our 2009 59 plated smart ForTwo Passion Coupe. It's our 1 litre MHD, which stands for micro hybrid drive, and obviously it's an automatic. Now I'm going to briefly walk around the car and give you a more detailed view very shortly. These videos tend to take about 8 to 10 minutes long. It's there really to aid any customers, so we're not trying to waste anybody's time. You know, whether you're 2 miles away or 200 miles, when you come to have a look at the car, it should be as I've described. Now she is 2009, so she's what, 9.5 years of age now, covered over 70,000 miles. It's not going to be a brand new car, guys. This is the reason why we do these videos. But it is a lovely car. I'm not trying to knock at it. It is a lovely car. Great service history. 7 services all done at Smarts. 1 done at Quick Fit. I think what it was, I think the last service done in 2017, the previous customer paid over £1,000 having the car serviced. So they probably thought, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. So they went to Quick Fit. But when it leaves us, it's going to get ready. It's going to be, it's going to have what we class as a pre-delivery inspection done. And she'll be all ready for her new MOT. Not due an MOT yet, but we'll make sure that the car is MOT'd and it will be serviced as well. Not only will we just do like an oil and filter like some people do, we'll make sure this car's had a new set of plugs, which should be done every 4 years. The last time this had a set of plugs was about 5 years ago. Brake fluid change was done at the last service. But what we'll also do, we'll make sure that the micro hybrid drive belt is replaced. Now the micro hybrid drive belt, it's not anything to do with, you know, hybrid batteries or anything like that. It's actually to do with the stop start. Now Smart, Mercedes-Benz, recommend that should be changed every 2 years. So if you are looking for a Smart and you're considering ours or considering anybody else's one, just ask them if the micro hybrid drive belt has been changed. I spent 14 years working for Mercedes-Benz and Smart, so I know these should be done, must be done. And I guarantee a lot of places that you probably call up, when you ask them about micro hybrid drive belt, they probably won't know what you're actually talking about. But anyway, please feel free to read some of our reviews on Auto Trader. They are all genuine reviews. We try and do the best with all of our vehicles. You know, they're never going to be a brand new car. This is the reason we tend to do these videos. We want to be honest up front and tell you how it is. We've all done it before. We've got to have a look at a car. The pictures look absolutely stunning. You turn up to have a look at it, you think, is this a different car? So believe me, this is a lovely car, but we just want to highlight any bits and pieces on it, that any kind of little imperfections, that type of thing. Going back to reading some of the reviews, we are just upfront honest. We don't make anything up. They are all genuine reviews that customers have put on for us. Everything's 5-star at the moment, and it's going great. I'm sure we'll get a bad one somewhere along the line, but we're doing really well at the moment. So let's carry on with this video. So we're up to 3 minutes now, so I'll babble on too much. So we'll start off on the driver's side front. Lovely wheels. The wheels are absolutely fine. There's a couple of little scuffs on them that we've touched up. There's one on the driver's one here, which has been touched up down there. Bridgestone tyres front and rear, which is how it would have come from Mercedes-Benz as well, which is great to see. So they're all sort of matching tyres. Now there's a bit of a scuff on the front bumper. When we got the car, it was missing a fog lamp cover, so we put another fog lamp cover on it. There's a bit of a scuffing on the bottom of the plastic trim here. Again, it's really going to be hard to pick up. We just want to tell you about it so you know it's there. Now, to tell you a bit about Smart Passions, this is the top of the range car, so it will come with a panoramic screen or panoramic roof. It's not a glass roof, it's a perspex roof. Okay, alloy wheels are standard, air conditioning as well was standard on the Passion. Now this particular car's got a few extras on it. Leather interior, heated seats, lockable glove box. Yes, lockable glove box was an optional extra. Front fog lamps and these little funky little pods that you see on the center on the dash. So one's for the rev counter, one's for the time. Air conditioning is lovely and cold. The previous owner, I think, spent about £300 having the air conditioning looked at. I think it had a new compressor a couple of years ago. You've got satellite navigation on this. It was a standard feature from about 2009. They carried it on for a couple of years. I think it was 18 months or so, and they introduced their own one. It's a portable unit, so you can take the face out. Works absolutely fine. Heated seats. You've got your central locking buttons on there and your front fog lamps. Now this micro hybrid drive, which is what I mentioned to you about, it's not any kind of thing to do with batteries, it's all to do with the stop start. You can switch that off. Every time you start the car up, all you'll need to do is just press that button on the in front of the gear lever, that off eco button. Okay, there is a set of mats for this car, proper set of smart mats, but I've just had them sort of cleaned and they're just sort of drying off at the moment. That's why they're not in the car. 2-spoke steering wheel. Now these cars do not come with power steering, okay? You will get a lot of dealers that will advertise these cars with power steering. They don't. I think when I was working for the company, 1 out of 30 cars we would sell would normally have power steering. It was an option, I think, about £400 that most customers didn't want to pay for. So let's just show you that Perspex glass, sorry, Perspex roof, not glass, it's Perspex. So it might look a little bit pinky or anything like that because it is a black cover to it. It's probably the camera doesn't do it any justice. Okay, so you've got your electric windows down there, and you've got manual mirrors. Okay, so let's just go around the back of the car. Everything looks absolutely fine around the back of the car, or this side where the wing is. There is a couple of little scuffs, I'll show you that in a second. Now this silver cell that goes around the car, that's your safety cell. It's called a Tritium safety cell. Okay, it goes all the way around, down front of the windscreen, down in front behind the wings. Okay, all the body panels on here are interchangeable, quite easily done. They are all plastic, but you've got your kind of structure, or your, I don't know, your skeleton behind all the panels. So a couple of little scuffs on the back wheel arch, just tiny, but again, age related, nearly 10 years of age, 70 odd thousand miles, it's to be expected. Plenty of tread on the tyres, no scuffing on the rims there whatsoever. Back of the car looks absolutely fine. The engine is in the back of the car on these. Now please feel free to do any checks that you need to do on the car. You'll want to jot down the registration number. I've left the original plates on the car, just adds a bit of provenance to it. Lots of the servicing which was done at Sheffield. Please give them a call. They won't be able to give you too much information to do with the data protection, but they may be able to tell you what's been done on the car. But we've got lots and lots of invoices on what the customer spent on it. So you can split the tailgate up like a Range Rover. So you can have the tailgate opened. You've got a parcel shelf in there as well. You can remove that if you want to. Let's just open this boot. Okay, that's your boot section. Again, it's black, so it's going to be quite hard to have a look. And in this section here is a storage compartment. Now it is sort of a hard Bakelite plastic. If you do put anything in there, you will hear it rattling around, but it's quite handy. Engine is all under here. Let's close the boot and the glass section. Okay, so let's just go along the passenger side. Okay, it's going to be hard really to get reflections. Again, these are not painted, these panels, they're impregnated. You know, the plastic, the colour is impregnated into the plastic. So when you scratch these, it's white underneath it. It's not a black colour or anything like that. So you've got a couple of little marks on this section here. You've got a little curly one there where there's a little scuff. But again, there's no really reason for us to touch it up because it's white underneath it. Alloy wheels looking fine, Fessel as well. Plenty of tread on the tyres. God, and we're up to 9 minutes so far. Now there's a couple of little chips along here which I have missed, but I will touch them up. There's one just over there, I've only just seen it, so apologies. I will get that touched up for you. Bit of dog barking in the background there for you. Apologies, I'm in a park, it's just one of those things really. Door panels in here, all looks in good condition. Same here with the leather. Now it's quite a soft leather in these cars, quite a soft one, so you know you will tend to get a little bit of wear. Okay, a couple of little marks on the leather here, just very tiny along there. Fully automatic. You can drive these in kind of a manual mode as well by moving the lever up and down. I mentioned about the micro hybrid drive bit. I'm not too sure if I mentioned it earlier on, but you can switch off the eco stop start by the button on here. Got a couple of cup holders. Inside the glove box you've got a USB, I can open that, there you go, USB connector in there for music, Bluetooth for your phone. He's really angry, that dog, isn't he? Right, and let's just go along this side here as well. Okay, now the worst bit about any car is normally the front end. The front end is what takes all the chips and what have you. Now, you're not going to have loads of stone chips on this at all. What tends to happen is people tend to scuff like the corners of the bumpers. Because the cars are so small, you think you've got a lot more room. You probably haven't. So there's a couple of little scuffs on here, or one, just along that part of the bumper there. Okay, now if I took a photo from here, can't really see it, but hence the reason why I just want to zoom in, show it to you. Front fog lamps on the car, I think I mentioned that earlier on. Now you can open this bonnet here. What you've got in there, you've got your radiator, so you can fill it up with water, you can windscreen washer bottle, your brake fluid, etc., that type of thing. Okay, so wow, can't believe I've gone on to nearly 12 minutes now, or we will be at 12 minutes when I'll tell you about the warranty for such a small car. Apologies if I've kept you awake or put you to sleep with the video. Now all our warranties with all our cars, unless they are part exchange clearances that are sold for spares or repairs, all of our cars come with a 6-month very comprehensive warranty. They are administered by 2 different companies. We tell you the good things, the bad things about both. We'll try and tick as many boxes for you as we possibly can. Sort of, we don't give you a £250 engine and gearbox warranty for like 3 months. No, it's 6 months to the total value of the cost of the car. It's done on 6 months or 6,000 miles, whatever comes soonest. We tick boxes for, I don't know, airbags. We'll do aircon, emissions, suspension, lots of bits and pieces. So we don't give you a basic warranty, okay? We don't charge you any extra unless you wanted to upgrade it for a further 6 months to give you 12 months. That's the only time that it will be any extra, which is normally £99. We do not charge you any administration fees to write out an order form for you. What you see, what you get, that's what you pay. We don't have any additionals. There's a lot of garages out there that you'll see cars priced up great or low. Read the rest of the small print. There'll be administration fees of £199. They'll charge you for warranties and stuff like that. We don't do any of that. All right. So 13 minutes we've been on this little baby. So I just wanted to thank you very much for your time. If you're interested in this car, anything else we've got on Motorpark Vehicles, send me a message, send me a text, or you could do the old-fashioned way and give me a call. Thank you very much for your time. Take care. Bye-bye.